Hey everybody, it's Miss A and I'm here with Math in Minutes. I want to put up a little review video about the couple of things that we have done the last few days. So yesterday in class, the children worked on renaming. And this is renaming going from a fraction greater than 1 to a mixed number. So from fraction greater than 1 to a mixed number. So for example, we have, let's say we have 7/5. All right, we want to take 7/5 and we want to turn it into a mixed number. This is what this would look like. So I'm going to show you with manipulatives and then show you how we would do it in class, and also give another strategy that I showed the kids today that seemed to actually help a few of them. So we have 7/5, which means we have 7 of these pieces. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And now, since they are in fifths, we put them in groups of 5. 3, 4, and 5. So that tells me I have one group, which is one whole, because it's a group of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of 5, and 2 left over, which is my numerator. Denominator stays the same. This is looking at it in a manipulative form. Here is a strategy we've shown the children. We separate the wholes, so 5/5, whatever our denominator is, the whole is the exact same number. We circle it, so 7 minus 5 is 2. 2/5, one group circled, that's one whole, 2/5 remaining. Now, something I showed the children today, which actually seemed to help a lot of them because they get confused. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's your numerator. And your denominator tells you how many are in the group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Circle it. We circled one group. 2 left over. Denominator stays the same. So this is a strategy that we worked on with renaming. This goes into what we were doing today, which is multiplication of mixed numbers and whole numbers where renaming is required. So for example, 2 groups times 1 and 3/5. Okay, so basically we learned the distributive property, which says I will distribute my whole number to both parts of my mixed number, which is 2 times 1, which is my whole number, so I'm going to put wholes here, and then 2 times 3/5, which is my fraction. So 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 3/5, we multiply whole number and numerator to get a new numerator, 6/5. Now we need to combine these numbers. So 2 and 6/5. Now, knowing that I have a mixed number, I cannot have a fraction greater than 1 in my mixed number, so I need to rename. So I would rename this 6/5, and I could do it like this, which equals 1/5, so that's one group. I add that one group to my whole, so that now becomes a 3, and this is what I have left over. So 2 and 6/5 is equal to 3 and 1/5. Now, I did show the children, some of the kids were still getting confused with the distribution and distributing, so I did show the children that they also could do this. That's 1 and 3/5 plus 1 and 3/5. Fractions first, 3/5 and 3/5 is 6/5. Whole numbers next. 1 and 1 is 2. So I'm here again, and then I would subtract out my wholes. So that's 2, 3, 3, and 1/5. All right, and the same thing, they could do the 6 tallies, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and circle 5 in the group. The denominator says how many group, one left over, denominator stays the same. This is what we learned today, so I do want to show you in a bigger format here. Let's do 1 and 4/5 times 2. So we look at building our this tells us that it's 2 groups, and within each group is 1 and 4/5. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, and here's 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So here are my groups. So I'm going to combine my wholes, and I'm going to combine my fractions. I've done that. Now I have to look at my fractions because obviously it equals greater than a whole. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know that groups of 5 make a whole. And I also could use this to compare it just to make sure. So that's a whole. So I'm going to put that there. So now I put them in groups. Those are my wholes, 1, 2, and 3, and 3/5 left over. So let me write that here. So that's 3 wholes and 3/5 left over. That's using the manipulatives. Now, we don't have these on the test, so one of the other things I told the children they could do. Circles equal wholes, and then you have to do out your fifths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 of them are colored. Let me use a different color so we can actually see it. Same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so they're 1 whole and 4/5. I'm going to move one of these here. That means I get rid of it here. So that is 1 whole and 1 whole. That equals 2 wholes here. That's 1 whole here. And 3/5 left over. 2 wholes plus 1 whole is 3, 3 and 3/5. So this is what we learned for today. I am going to put up a few little homework assignments. I do want the students to work on it. They may use any strategy that they want to be successful, but here are the problems. 4 times 1 and 3/5. We're going to do 4. Not too much, but just a little practice. 3 times 2 and 6/7. 2 times 5/8. And 5 times 2 and 2/3. So those are the 4 problems for tonight, and I am going to work out the first one as my little directions. So we start with distribute. I will distribute this whole number to both parts of my mixed number. So I have 4 times 1 and 4 times 3/5. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 3/5 is 12/5. And the students are really good at this step, so I don't see them having a problem here. Now, once I have this, I see that I have a fraction greater than 1 that I can't have. I need to rename. So I have 12/5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm showing this strategy for the students who really need the help with the renaming. So I have this. And I'm going to circle, so 12 tells me how many I have. 5 tells me how many are in the group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That tells me I have 2 wholes and 2/5 left over. What's left over becomes my numerator, denominator stays the same. Now I must combine my wholes and my renamed. Combine wholes and renames. That's 4 plus 2 and 2/5, which equals 6 and 2/5. So this is how you would solve this. Please have the students work on these 3. Hope this video helps. If you have any questions, put it down in the comments. Give us a like and a subscribe. Thanks for watching, everybody.